The prominent media house quoting the Karnataka Congress Party leader and former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said that he has opposed the possibility of DK Shivakumar becoming the Chief Minister of Karnataka. However, Siddaramaiah has rubbished those reports and said that he does not play such petty politics. I'm going to begin by asking Sudha the basics on the table over here. This tussle between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah is age-old, and that's in a sense what the Congress party tries to quell with every time Rahul Gandhi visits Bengaluru.
Well, let's start the show by saying namaskara, because that's how we say it in Kannada.
Karnataka.
Yes, absolutely. And, DKS versus Siddaramaiah is legendary. So I divide it into two parts. One is the post-Bharat Jodo Yatra and one is the pre-Bharat Jodo Yatra.
Okay.
Krishna, if you look at the pre-Bharat Jodo Yatra phase as well, and one is seen it regularly, that these two have had a feud, which at one time seemed like irrevocable. They were summoned to New Delhi several times by the Gandhis. They were made to sit down, and of course, a lot of there was a lot of respect for Siddaramaiah, considering he's older. And you know that in Indian politics, we do give a lot of credence to someone who is older. But then nothing really worked. But later, which I call the post-Bharat Jodo Yatra phase, the Congress party overall, if you look at it in the pan-Indian scenario, has had a fillip,
Right.
And also Mallikarjun becoming the honcho, as it were, and Mr. Kharge is a Kannadiga after all. That really helped, and I think there were backroom parleys to a great extent where both the leaders were made to sit down, and of course, Krishna, that DKS also was served notices several times. He had to come to Delhi. So there was also a corruption tag against him,
right,
which people said that, hey, if we are calling 40% ki sarkar so far as the BJP is concerned, look at Shivakumar. He is no better. So there was this that he had to get rid of. But things were smoothened out. But have they been smoothened out completely? It's something which we'll see as we hurtle, closer to the elections, because let's not forget, two things are going to work. One is the support of the MLAs, Krishna, and the other is that what as we call it, the High Command says about who shall be the Chief Minister.
Oh, absolutely. What the High Command says is very important. We also have Mr. Bhaskar Hegde, editor of TV9 Kannada Digital, joining us live on this broadcast, and alongside Mahesh Chitnis, also joining us as well. Let me just begin this with Bhaskar Hegde ji. Bhaskar ji, talk to us. It's not new, this tussle between DKS and Siddaramaiah. What do you make of the latest media reports that came and that was rubbished by Siddaramaiah consequently?
Krishna, just to add to what Sudha said, it's a very interesting thing. Just you see the timing. The day before the Congress Central Election Committee to finalize the candidates, so Siddaramaiah gave a small interview to this news channel. And of course, he did not say in that particular word that he will oppose DK Shivakumar's candidature. But very, very politically correct statement. What he made was, he said, the elected members will select the leader. In a way, what he has done in this statement, what I observe very interesting is, he basically ensured that only two leaders, that is Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, stays in the race. The remaining people like, R.V. Deshpande, former PCC President Parameshwar, they are not in the race for CM post. It's a very big signal for Karnataka electorate, number one. Number two, what Siddaramaiah tried to send a kind of test, it's a kind of basically he's testing the waters. So by saying so, and later, of course, he denied very categorically that he did not say anything against DK Shivakumar. He is, I think, trying to test the waters to what extent the High Command and the party other leaders would accommodate if the party gets 113, the magic figure, because he's already 75, whether party would consider him for the CM post or whether party would go for a new phase. So I think he tested the water, number one. Number two, he eliminated the remaining names and the leaders' names from the CM post. I think that's how I interpreted it.
Right. Let me take this across to Mahesh Chitnis at the stage. Mahesh, that is Bhaskarji's interpretation. How are you reading, the statement and the counter statement of Siddaramaiah?
Yes, ahead of elections, one thing Congress doesn't want now is infighting within the two tallest leaders of Karnataka, DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, at least openly. So when this issue propped up and some media outlets started covering it, it was Karnataka State in charge Randeep Singh Surjewala who immediately put out a tweet denying all the rumors. After that, Siddaramaiah issued a statement clarifying that he has not said that in such a context, and it was all fabricated, and he was manipulated, misquoted by the particular media outlet. So, but one thing that has to be interesting is, as Bhaskar pointed out, the timing. Today, the Central Election Committee is holding a meeting to finalize remaining 100 seats. And there are around 35 seats where DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah's supporters are lobbying for their respective supporters to get the ticket. End of the day, mind you, the MLAs will have a upper hand when deciding the face of the chief minister. So of course, the high command will be a final will be taking a final call. But these MLAs will definitely have a say, and to get the supporters as an MLAs, the CEC meeting which is going on currently will be important, and it will be very important to see in which way the high command lead.